What's up, guys? This is another day, another episode, another page of the Saturday Sound Levels book. I am here today with Rasta King, the King of Rasta.
What's going on?
So what's up? How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. Beautiful. I can't complain. You won't get me more.
I hear that.
How you been, bro?
I've been cool, man. Chilling, more or less. You know what I'm saying? Getting there.
Man. I see you. I'm appreciative. I'm very grateful you got me on the show, man, on the platform. I see you going somewhere with it, too. You persistent in what you're doing.
Yeah, trying to be, man. Trying to be, you know.
It's beautiful, bro.
Like, we can get into exactly what I wanted to do with this as far as, like, you know what I'm saying, people in Gary in particular, and even Northwest Indiana, we don't necessarily get as much shine, as much light and attention as people in Chicago, which I'm still interviewing people in Chicago because they part of this Northwest Indiana, Chicagoland area. To me, we neighbors, we family still. But, you know, people in Portage, EC, you know what I'm saying, South Bend and stuff like that, we don't necessarily get as much shine as everybody else.
Right.
So that's what this platform is for, is to give artists here, you know what I'm saying, a platform to express themselves, you know what I'm saying, to tell their story and to promote their art to the masses.
Right.
So, you know, I'm grateful to you for being on the show, for even, you know what I'm saying, accepting my proposal for an interview.
Man.
So I appreciate that a lot, you know what I'm saying.
I had to be there, got some hand sanitizer, I know they all the germs going around.
Oh yeah, COVID-19.
Man, bro, this is a whole mess of BS. I don't know, people don't know what to believe, they scared, they fearful, and so it's a situation where I just keep in mind, I don't live in fear, and I'm type 2 living in fear, so with that being said, I just do the things I normally do, keep a clean house, keep clean hands, and continue to practice your hygiene.
Right. So how do you feel about the people that's like going out to the beaches and partying and stuff like that, or the people who be like licking stuff in the store or something like that?
Something, you know what? Honestly, something is mentally wrong with them people. like I'm gonna honestly say that. Like there's a difference between not living without fear, and just being plain idiotic. You feel what I'm saying? So there's a whole difference. It's a level to it. So living without fear is not being afraid to get the things that you need to get done on your normal basis to get them done. Being idiotic is going to places knowing that it's a chance for you to get the virus and not being precautious at all. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna go into a crowded area, they telling you to be 6 feet away from each other, and you like this with butter. Y'all less than a foot away from each other, buddy, coughing, whatever the case may be. You know, it's practicing. And people don't know how to practice social distancing. I mean, they don't know how to be alone. People are scared to be alone.
Speak on that.
That let me know, like, people have a lot of things that they are scared to deal with by themselves, because if you constantly have to be in people's face and you can't spend time in your own domicile, then that's something you dealing with personally on a spiritual level that you might need to go ahead and rectify, because it should not take and come to a point where y'all have to be told by the powers that be to practice social distancing when you don't have to be in people's face like that, you know, period. Anyway, so I agree to disagree with that social distancing thing. Like, you don't have to be told, because I don't like to get told what to do. You know, I'm against government control and all of that. So with that being said, that's why my stance on that. But I am with being away from people all the time. I'm an introvert, so I don't have a problem with being in my house and in my domicile and being secluded from people, because people are weird nowadays. So much people set themselves up for situations that they don't even have to set themselves up for, that they want to take their ass home. Take your ass home, bro. You scared to be alone for what? What are you scared for? You got demons. You people out there fighting demons too. Are y'all gonna conjure more demons with each other and you fucked up even more? Excuse my friend, but that's the truth. Yeah. So with that being said, hey, stay away from me if you have to. Live without fear, but be cautious.
So when I hear the name like Rasta King, you know what I'm saying, I think of Rastas. And Rastas have a certain spirituality and even religion that's tied to that. So does your lack of fear come from your faith and religion, or?
It really does, because, like, Rasta are peaceful. You know what I'm saying? We feel no man but the Most High. The Most High dwells within us. So why should I fear anything that man maketh? Man makers, man destroy. They're gonna destroy themselves. So why should I be afraid of something that's willing to destroy themselves to get me out the way? I know this is just a transition. So from this life to the next, I'm gonna come back. My mission was never done. I wasn't created nor destroyed. I'm energy. So with that faith, I don't have no faith.
So like I kind of don't necessarily understand fully the Rasta religion, only because I have never really been introduced to the religion. So can you speak on the religion just a little bit more?
As far as the religion, we believe that His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie is the third coming or the second coming of Yeshua, the Christ.
So who is Haile Selassie?
Haile Selassie is the 234th king that sat upon the throne of an unbroken lineage between King Nikita and Solomon from the old lineage of the Bible.
Okay.
So we are basically a branch of the Hebrew Israelites. We believe in the Old Testament of the biblical text. I don't necessarily practice all things per se because I believe in more spiritual things. I don't tie myself to it. Religion tells you what the truth is. Spirituality lets you find the truth. You feel what I'm saying? I'd rather be guided to my truth than somebody telling me what it is, especially when it's been tainted by man's hand.
So is the spiritual journey that more, well, let me ask it like this. So when it comes to spirituality, do you feel like people are best left to themselves to find it? Do you think that it's best to get with someone who's like-minded, or should you seek truth in all things?
You should seek truth in all things. As a spiritual person and being spiritual, you should find wisdom in all things. I read the Quran, I read the Torah, I read the Bible, I read the Bible, which is the Rastafarian Bible. I read all biblical, the Metanetta too. Anything that has wisdom into it, even from the texts of today's man, when it comes to the art of war, you feel what I'm saying? Sun Tzu, things of that nature. I indulge in it for the simple fact it's wisdom. And being a spiritual person, you should be able to discern what is right and what's wrong. So you become spirituality, become great. That you discern and keep what you need to keep and disregard anything that's not peaceful.
Okay. So have you read any good books lately as far as what are you reading now?
Right now, the last book I was reading on, and I actually stopped on it because, as you can see, my children, they kept
little one.
Yes. Can you give me a second? Can you go sit down and watch your show? All right. Yeah. So
that never stops.
Never stops, bro. So, and I was reading it online. It was called The Chaos Theory by James Lee. It's a quantum physics book. And I'm saying I'm a quantum physicist or anything of that nature, but I study numerology and I study a lot of things that's what ties into each other. So my mind is always looking for something else. I'm not the person that gets scared when I get information. I'm like, all right, now I gotta decipher this. What's right? What's true? What sounds logical? What sounds illogical? What they pulling out their head? And what can actually make logical sense and come together, even on the level of it being in the astral plane of existence of life. Because I understand there's different planes of existence. So things that might seem illogical on this physical realm is logical, very logical in the astral plane. It's very logical in the existence. So me being open to that, I'm constantly soaking up. And it's irritating, it's frustrating that sometimes you feel everything. Yeah. Being a spiritual person, you feel everything. You feel when somebody's down, you feel somebody's angry, you feel all of it. And you take from it. Because you're picking up on everything. Because you're constantly in search of wisdom, you're constantly in search of intuition, you're constantly in search of values, you're constantly feeding, you're constantly looking for it. So with that constant search, you take on a lot of shit sometimes that you don't even want to take on. It's walking a thin line between light and dark.
So as far as like your search for knowledge and everything, you're reading books, and some things sound logical and truthful and stuff like that, and then some things probably sound like very outlandish, and you can kind of disregard that very quickly. What was like one of the most surprising things that you found out to be true, like on your search for truth?
That certain one thing that I did find out to be true, and it's crazy that you don't even have to continue to look up. You feel what I'm saying? The spirit. The spirit is the spirit destiny that is the actual thing.
What? Okay, now go into that. What is the spirit destiny?
Spirit destiny is something they talk about in the biblical text that appears Yeshua Christ. And people, they saying he's not a real person anymore. And it may be true, you feel what I'm saying? But the piece that ties into it all, it's an actual existing thing. You feel what I'm saying? Just like holograms is real. People understand that our life can be displayed to us through projection. And if something is so technologically fit, it could be displayed as it's real, and we can perceive it to be real and not be there at all.
So is that like an illusion, or
look up the Blue Beam Project.
The Blue Beam Project.
Look up Blue Beam Project.
And I can look that up online, or
look it up.
It
gets deep. Look it up. Blue Beam Project. It's a lot of things. People don't understand that we are in an Aquarius age of change. I mean, with that being said, the veil is being lifted on a lot of shit. What the eye didn't want to see is going to see. What they don't want us to see is going to happen. You see what I'm saying? But what they don't want us to know is we're going to know, because it's the information age and people are constantly being fed so much information. It's scary. That's what makes people scared. It's not the fact that shit is what happens. It's the fact that all this information is keep coming out. Every time you look up something new, being updated. Mine barely has a second to register and calculate or even digest what the fuck it just read before something else comes out of left field. And that's a conundrum in itself.
So is that what's causing this mass panic and hysteria and everything?
It's constant. You constantly smacking somebody upside with the head with information, whether it's right or wrong. If you tell somebody a lie so many times, it becomes the truth.
You tell somebody a lie many times, then eventually it becomes the truth.
Because guess what? They're going to believe that lie more than they believe the actual truth. Because it's going to sound more feasible, especially the way it be fed. I'm always telling you, leave a person with the rope. Either they're going to give you the rope back or they're going to hang themselves. A lot of people been hanging themselves.
So do you think people are going to... So in this time, you think people are going to be able to come out of this? Or what do you think is going to happen in the future? In the near future, I should say.
Man, in the near future, if the meek don't learn how to stand up for themselves, bro, we gonna eradicate ourselves. It ain't about them taking ourselves. We gonna take ourselves out. How we don't know how the fuck do you not know the means of survival? The body don't need food. The body need minerals and water. If you ain't understood that from the jump, nigga, we need 77 minerals to survive. To be the actual healthy human being, we need 77 minerals. And we barely get a fourth of that through the food that we eat.
So how do we get the rest? Well, how can we get the rest?
It's plants. It's a lot of this shit is plants. Plants is not even shit that you have to grow that. You have to grow it. Like I said, this spray, the shit that we get is already been taken, the nutrients out of it. The minerals and the nutrients are already been taken out of it. It's been stripped. That's why we so dumbed down. That's why it takes so much for us to get back. And then people like that, they cause the mass hysteria and they run their asses up in it about 12. Ain't thinking about a vitamin in their motherfucking life. Ain't thought about to go pick up no stones or no crystals, not even thinking that these are things from the earth. So how things from the earth not going to protect you from things of the earth? A man can make anything in the world, but guess what? It made it from shit off the earth. Even if they synthesize it, they had to start with something from the earth. So how something from the earth not going to destroy something from the earth? They think toilet paper gonna stop radiation is just 5G radiation. Motherfuckers asleep on. I can mention a tourmaline stone right now.
The who? You said a
tourmaline crystal.
What's the tourmaline crystal?
It's a stone.
So what's significant about the tourmaline crystal?
It days off radiation.
So what is
energy waves?
So So if I wanted to get a tourmaline stone,
I will have it untouched. I will have an uncurated stone, a rough, not one that's been touched and scratched on. A rough stone. I will carry it with me.
And these are coming from a certain area of the earth, or
yeah, they come out the earth. It's
I mean,
it's like ball sticks. It's like anything you dig deep into. These are minerals that are used to fight off chemicals and things that come from the earth. The earth emits radiation in itself. It's a balance in itself. You feel what I'm saying? That's what the beautiful thing about life is. Everything has a balance. With all the radiation that goes on, we still are allowed to live because of the things that the minerals and the things that are in the earth already implanted that fights it off regardless before it makes it. It's the importance of its own, or the pyramid, whatever they want to call it, ozone layer, the pyramid, whatever they want to call it, that's the importance of it.
It's to balance out
everything. These radiation waves, these waves that cause death, these things, these unnatural events, these things that might come through and portals from from a different life, and everything has a balance. Physical realm, spiritual, everything has a balance.
So then, what are some of the good things you see coming out of this whole situation?
Like people being closer to each other, humanity revealing itself, showing the fact that we could live our whole fucking life off a bartering system. That's like the world was supposed to be meant to be built off of. My services be exchanged for your services. You need some help in this area of your life, and I'm good. My expertise. I shouldn't have to come at you with no money. I should be able to come to you, hey brother, if you need help with that, hey, I need some help over here with this. Exchange. That's a bartering system. Hey, you need this over here. I trade you this for this over here. They executed that all out. But guess what? It's coming back into play.
How so?
Because some people ain't got money no more. There's 6.6 fucking million unemployed motherfuckers around here, and they ain't even processed a fourth of they damn unemployment papers. People are coming closer. People are starting to see that lean on thy neighbor, help thy neighbor. I say that because I seen my neighbor the other day, and we see this is dude we all help him. We see him come off the street and everything. And it's something that we don't even have to mention because it's something that just needed to be done. You feel what I'm saying? The lady came outside, get the man some clothes, some food, some toilet paper, and everything. Stay down the street. He's struggling. But it shouldn't have to come to a situation like this where somebody to turn around and help that person right then and there. You knew he needed help before this situation even came to go. So why? Why does it take now for people to see that this internet that they forced upon our life has become a utility? It's a necessity. Why does it take for them to see that healthcare should be fucking free and is a fucking pandemic? We deserve to fucking live. Y'all want to keep the pharmaceuticals pumping and pumping. Y'all want to keep the cure, but y'all want to keep feeding the patients, but y'all don't want to give it to them for free. Y'all get paid, we don't.
Be careful, little one.
Be scared. So with that being said, there's just a lot of things that play into it. And information is a beautiful thing. It's also a thing that make people scared. People like being sheep. Ignorance is bliss. I have no fear in the world, and I ain't give a fuck about what tomorrow or what may happen to the energy that dwells within me. Then I will be oblivious to all this shit that's going on. My only inclination would be, nigga, I'm about to go smoke me a blunt. I'm about to go give me some more weed. Maybe hopefully, baby, I'm getting some hustling tonight. Shit, feed these kids. That's my day. I deserve a hero award. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I deserve a hero award. That's if I was oblivious to anything else, that would be my day consistency. That would be my mind. But I can't be oblivious. Too much going on. Too much I gotta protect. Not just the people in my household. Not just the people in my household. It's people out there for that I don't even share blood with. People that I don't even know that I care for. So with just to be human and be passionate about the next person, then that just lets me know that I love you and I have to protect you because of the fact that you want to protect our way of life. Being free. We want to live in a total contrarian state. Where we are told what to feel, how to feel, when to feel it, when to eat it, how to do it. We damn it up, bro.
Sometimes it actually seems like it. Sometimes it seems like we're moving towards that new world order, that one world government type situation where it's just one guy telling everybody what to do.
Man, the UN just dropped their idea for a one world currency. The stock market crash. Oh, so everybody want to come around with the same type of money now, huh? You want my thing, kind of dollar, huh? You want to come in high and holler, huh? You want to spin around the curve, huh?
It's like you bust down that little juvenile.
Yeah, that's what the world, that's what the UN, that's what the elites is on, man. They on that shit. They want it the way they want it. They want it the way they want it, man. And they don't know that how you gonna let 1% of the population control the other 99, bro? When all your money is due to us. If we didn't spend our money, they wouldn't have no money.
Yeah, if they didn't spend our money, then they wouldn't have any money.
If we didn't spend our money, them niggas wouldn't have shit. Real, how? 99% of the world, not even including just black people. We are truly the minority. I don't give a fuck if you ain't in that tax bracket, my nigga. I don't give a fuck if you making millions. If you about damn near billionaire, my nigga, you still ain't in that 1% tax bracket. You are the minority. And with that being said, how in the fuck is you getting control and scared and fear for your life when you have 99% other motherfuckers behind you that sleep? But they scared to wake up. And the motherfucker that is, you got a 2 percentile that is woke, they half woke. I'm probably 1 percentile to be half woke. I'm not gonna lie and try to pass judgment on the next man. With that being said, nigga, how is we still letting 1% rule everything, bro? Terrify everything, bro. Trespass on everything, bro.
Oh, so who's little man? You didn't bring him in.
Come here, come on. You want to be on the camera? Come on, come make yourself sing. Since you running past, watch out for the tripod. It's my. Come here. This is my baby boy Legacy.
What's up, Legacy?
Say hey to the best. He's one of my pride and joys. They being rambunctious right now. They kids. Tennille, come here, baby.
What's going on, Legacy? How you feeling? You good over there? Y'all enjoying y'all movie?
Come here.
There go the other little one.
Come here, Tennille. Come here.
Tennille and Legacy.
Yes. Tennille and Legacy. This is Legacy, Jason, and this Tennille Silas Safari.
So how you come up with the names?
Legacy came to me in my sleep. His name was really supposed to be Silas, and it came to me in my sleep. That was his name, but his mom switched it around. She wanted him to call. She originally wanted to name him after King Mill. So instead of calling him King Mill, she called him Tennille.
Okay. And then Legacy came to you in a dream. So how'd that go down? Was it like somebody just handed you a name? And
no, he was up there like I just kept hearing somebody call Legacy. I'm like, Legacy. I was in there sleep in my dream. I woke up and I'm up. I'm groggy in the dream. And I get up and I get out the bed and I just go outside and there's a bunch of kids playing.
Yeah.
Kids playing. And I just hearing Legacy. Like, somebody say, you finally woke. They be like, Legacy, your daddy woke. I'm like, what the fuck you kids, what you saying? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but in the sleep, I'm walking down the stairs, I walk outside. And Lord behold, it's not him because I don't see the physical form of the baby. But I see a little boy run up to me, head full of hair. And I promise you, less than 3 months later, his mom was pregnant with him.
Man. So do you often have prophetic dreams like that?
Yeah, I don't dream often. Yes, but okay, if you excuse yourselves while I'm having this interview, it's important to talk, okay? I got you. You know he's not, so go in your room, baby. Watch out for the tripod. Okay, Daddy will be in there in a second. Go watch your show. I don't.
Catch y'all little ones later.
I'm about to come bring y'all snack. I'll be in there in a second.
They look so disappointed.
Man, they spoil you right, bro. They spoil you. spoil you, and I don't instill softness in my boys. Like, I'm sorry, they may get bad things. Some parents might see that, but I'm not with the boys crying. I'm not with them lying. They boys. They already come into the world hard. The world is cold. They don't give a fuck about these babies. They already got 3 strikes after baby. They black, they born in America, and they boys. 3 strikes after baby. They already struck out as soon as they came out the womb. So I have to keep them like go.
So how has like raising kids changed your mindset as far as the way you view the world and how you just go about your day-to-day life?
Protective, man. It makes me way more protective. It makes me more precaution in how I move. I can't move stupid. You know what I'm saying? I have to think about myself, my wives, and my boys. Man. I have 3 boys. I have to think about them. I have to think about 5 other people outside of myself. So with that being said, I have to move it. I have to make it back. And it also makes me more dangerous. So I'm not saying no tough man stuff, but it makes me feel like I have more to lose than the next person. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't engage in silly situations that's going to turn out disasters because my mentality is this is the year you and I got to make it back home. So with that being said, it just makes me more respectful. I don't disrespect them, man. I'm not going. That's the last thing on my mind to do. Last thing I want to do to everybody is talk about it. So we don't exalt all resources before we even come to that point. Because before it comes to that, and I engage on you like that, I know the rules of engagement. So before I even engage you like that, I'm going to know in my mind that I exalted all resources before I came to this point. And then I won't have no remorse because I exalted all resourceful things and remorseful things that I could do in the situation before it came to that.
So let's backtrack on what you said a little bit. I heard wives with the nest. So like more than one.
Yeah, I have 2.
Oh shoot, okay.
Yeah, I have 2.
And they
queens. Yeah, they're here. They live. We all sleep in one bed. We all live under one roof.
Okay, I know that's exciting.
Yeah, it's exciting. It's boring. It's chaotic. It's all a lot of shit in one thing. It's one thing. It's like having 2 best friends, but at the same time, 2 people you just want to body slam through some shit all the time, bro. All the time. Like it's a lot. But
so there's no arguments or nothing like that.
Yeah, we argue.
Like as far as jealousy and stuff like that.
No. We one get on like. It be just like this. If one fucking up, we jumping your ass. The other one fucking up, the other one get jumped. That's exactly how it be though. Exactly how it be. It's no. If one's lacking in one area, we're gonna get on each other's ass about it. Like it's we one. We are a trinity. That's why everything's a trinity. Everything balances out.
Interesting. So, like, what does the trinity mean to you? I guess.
Well, it's like. My theology about it and my ideology about it, shall I say, correctly. So, with the Trinity, I consider them one of my wives is my earth, one of my wives is my moon, and the sun. Life exists around us. We need each other. We don't need the world needs us. We are the balance for each other. Anything I can go inside with the earth is my calm, brings me down, humbles me. My moon is my cool side. But also the mysteriousness. I am the sun because I am the fire that burns within. You feel what I'm saying? Because I am the fire. I have a lot of fire that burns within. My anger, my temperament, I am the sun. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying that, and I am also the head because they allow me to. I'm saying that I had to bestow this upon them that they allowed me. That's the difference. These women allow me to. This is something that they wanted to do. They consider. So with that being said, it's not something I'm not gonna ever say. Oh man, it's shit. It's shape. No. No. I never, tarnish my name or their reputation like that and say some cowardly ass shit like that. The Queens came to me and decided to give me the reins and allow me to be the head of it, and I allowed them to be the head too. The body is only strong as the mind is only strong as the body. The body is strong as the mind. So I feed them off them. They are my spine and my spine. See what I'm saying? They the woman is the background here, the backbone here. They all those are my spine and my spine.
So you're not thinking of taking on any more wives, or?
No, I'm cool. And I say that because they territorial as hell about me. I don't need nobody else. I've been dealing with these two women for 5 years. Ain't like nothing new. I went to school with them and nothing, and I've been dropping it hell in hot water. I ain't got time to be trying to start over and trying to get to know a whole nother woman. And I got 16 different personalities I deal with at the house already.
Mm-hmm.
For real. One of my wives got 8 personalities a damn self. The other one got 6.
And is that like, schizophrenia type personalities, or just different?
They are Cancer and a Gemini. They crazy.
Okay.
They crazy. They fucking crazy. And 1 minute they moody. I'm not gonna say all women, but women are moody. You feel what I'm saying? The wind might change the shit. They ain't like the way the wind blow. They mad like that. And I know how to deal with it. Maybe it can make me kind of, crazy my damn self because I decided to deal with 2 women that ain't got it all. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't got it all either, but they intelligent. They very intelligent women. You feel me? It comes with intelligence. Yeah, you might be a little off. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. With that being said, I'm happy with my life. I'm happy and peaceful. I don't have no problem with nobody. Somebody don't like Rasta, and that's something personally they don't have. But I don't be nowhere. I be in the crib with my lady, got me my kids. I go to the studio. I work out. I can't go to the gym anymore, so I'll be at the crib working out, and I stay myself.
Yeah, I actually noticed in your intro video, you know what I'm saying, that we put together for you. You doing a little boxing in the gym. So you a boxer or?
Yeah, I box. Yes, I box.
Okay, how long you been boxing?
I was doing it when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, when I was in a group home. A lot of it in every group home in Indiana.
Ah, man.
Every group home, every last one of them. So with that being said, I had a lot of anger issues. I ain't like I was the toughest. I done got beat up a few times and shit. We all have. But
I don't want to get into that.
But with that, it caused me to want to train more. And seeing my mom get her ass beat too made me want to train myself more. You know what I'm saying? So when I got into some trouble and I got out of, I trained in prison. Shit, a lot of brothers I trained when I did my federal time. It made me want to train myself. I like to be military. It made me want to serve. It made me want to know. That's why I don't really feel a lot of men, because my mind is already mentally thinking on how I can take you the fuck out anyway. Mm-hmm. When I come somewhere in a situation, if I'm not comfortable, my mind is already on predator mode. I'm not saying I'm not tough. I'm not saying anything, but that's the thing I have taken away from prison. Things I have taken away from life that people have done wrong with me. It makes me a predator in a certain situation. When I come in a situation in these unknown territories, I'm already plotting to escape. You see what I'm saying? I'm already looking for a escape route just in case I have to knock somebody the fuck out. I'm already seeing who with who they shaking hands with. I look at that from the time I walk to the door to the time I get to the person I'm standing at. By the time I'm trying to run, I just scan the room 4 times and see how many people in this motherfucker. That's just how I am. Anybody that knows that comes out with me, they be like, boy, calm down. They can see my energy. I'm scanning the room. Anybody that looks like a threat, I'm watching the whole night. Till you let me know your energy is different, I'm gonna watch you the whole night. I'm agoraphobic.
Meaning that you don't like small spaces.
No, it's
crowds.
Yeah, I don't like big crowds.
Yeah, you don't like crowds.
Yeah, I don't. And that's what prison doing to me. Like, if you see a big crowd in the joint, either you got about 5-10 minutes. If it's loud and it's a lot of people, you got about 5-10 minutes for shit for crack off. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's what made my mind frame is a lot of shit now, period. So when I hear loud crowds, I'm in a club, I hate going to clubs. I hate that shit. If I'm not performing, if one of my guys not performing, I don't want to be there. I don't want to drink there. Don't want him to drink. I don't want him to blunt. None of that. I don't trust none of these niggas in here. I'm either on the stage or off the stage. Bye. I'm done. If I ain't supporting nobody, I'm out of it. Maybe that's paranoid side of me, but that's just how I am. Crazy, bro. People have no regard. Niggas nowadays don't know the rules of engagement at all. They would kill me, you, my child, the dog, the wife. You feel what I'm saying?
No respect.
I would rather, I come up from the age where you don't touch the women, you don't touch the children. You feel what I'm saying? My wars with you. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to indulge the family. I'm not going to involve the family. Niggas involved in whatever they can get to if they can't get to you. And that's coward shit. A lot of coward shit going the world nowadays. And I don't even speak on it because I'm the outlandish person. I'm the outcast. I'm cool with it. Cool. I'm cool being an outcast in myself. Cool. Some things I've done wrong in my growing as an artist because I'm saying I handle situations and mishandle situations. You know, but people don't know me, and I don't get in the room to know me anymore. So my attitude now is if you heard something bad about me, I don't give a fuck if you think it's true or not. I'm not gonna say it to my face, I'm not gonna approach me about it. So if you ain't gonna take the time out to know me as a person, and you gonna live off the opinion of somebody else's, which a lot of people do nowadays, then yeah, that's why I keep my space. Boundaries.
So then so then speaking on a little bit more on your past life and your prison experience and things like that, not necessarily going into what you did to get into prison, because I don't want to incriminate you at all. But Jen, I guess, how has growing up led to prison life? And then you've already told me how prison life shaped you and how going into prison even made you agoraphobic. Were you agoraphobic before you went into prison?
Yeah, because of the fact that I was always in a group home. It's like I was pre-trained to go to the penitentiary. That's all group homes. If people don't understand, when you send your kid to that system, all you do is pre-train them for the penitentiary. I was in and out of the system since I was 12 years old. So with that being said, I left my mama's house when I was 14, and they got me for 16 when I was for truancy and put me in the group homes and all that shit. So with that being said, all they did was free up me for prison.
So what's a group? I guess what is a group home? Because when I think group home, I think like Brothers Keep or something like that, like a home for people who don't necessarily have a home to go to.
No, group home like for kids. Group home for kids is for the kids that have gotten in trouble, displaced from their family, maybe abusive situations in their home, or might have done some chaotic shit in their school life or things of that nature. Go in your room. I'm not gonna tell you again. And with that being, what I just say, son, please. But with that being said, that all it did is train. It let you know the counselors there. Ain't nothing but baby CEOs. They tell your ass when you gotta get up to eat. You gotta wake up at a certain time. You gotta brush your teeth at a certain time. You gotta make your bed at a certain time. That's all these kids go through, a fucking cycle. That's all you do in prison. A cycle every day. You have a routine every day.
So do you think the prison system actually helps to reform people?
No. I'm gonna even get to finish that shit. No. The recidivism rate is high as hell. They want it to be that way. The rehabilitation rate is minute. You have to self-rehabilitate when you go in. The system is not for rehabilitation no more. It's for recidivism. The recidivism rate is mean re-criminalization, putting your ass back in the jail. Come back. Yeah. You understand? You get levels to it. You maximum security, they get $80,000 for you a year. Each inmate. That is a cash cab. If you a level 5 and up, nigga, keep coming back so we can come smack your ass off the net.
Level 5
as a security card.
Oh, okay.
You see what I'm saying? You could put your ass in the maximum. I was in maximum security behind a 44 wall. Maximum security. 22 and 2. 22 hours in your cell, 2 hours out there, motherfucker. You spend an hour between your lunch, your meals, 20 minutes to eat for each meal. And you get an hour for in your shop. And it was to the point where you had to choose between you either gonna go to yard, the whole yard, or you gonna miss some of your yard and go get in the shower. You see what I'm saying?
The yard is a big area where you exercise and all that. Yeah, having fun, more or less.
Gambling and all that shit. Yeah.
So then, how do you think we, or Americans as a whole, I guess the people who run the prison systems, how do you think they could change the prison systems in order to decrease the recidivism rate?
They're trying to change it. They ain't trying. Only why they even let people out now because of this COVID bullshit. But outside of that, they ain't trying to change that.
So what do you think changes could be made? What do you think changes should be made?
I look at other places in the world, penitentiary systems and their prison systems. Switzerland, Netherlands, they have a zero recidivism rate on they on their prisoners. Know why?
Why?
Because they indulge in life skills. They teach them life skills. They set them up. They set them up that will help when they get out of the resources to actually meet them at the gate. I'm gonna help you get this place. I'm gonna help you get this job that's actually gonna help them. You see what I'm saying? And it's also on the inmate too. It also takes it on the person itself to want to take that initiative to change their life. And you got some people that just go on fuck up. They don't want to see nothing else but fuck up. So, but they can help themselves, and they can help if they want to help rehabilitate these people. They don't even try. If they don't see that they have a chance, then they don't even care. You see what I'm saying? Some people is like that. They don't feel like they have a chance. That fight over them and saying, but some people the odds. Some people is not like that. A lot of people like that in the world is like, nah, man, the world beat me up. I'm just gonna be down the project. And it cause a spiral.
So, oh shit, I don't mess around and forget my dang own question, man. I was so enthralled in what you're saying, like, because honestly, I've never been a part of the prison system. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that side of things. You know what I'm saying? And so when I think of people in prison, you know what I'm saying? A lot of times I think of bad guy, and a lot of people do. But I know for a fact that not everybody in prison is a bad guy. Like even some of those people in prisons, in the prison system, are innocent. You know what I'm saying? And some people reform. When you got out of, like when you went into prison, it made you agoraphobic, you know, and it started to change you mentally, and as it does others. When you came out, what helped you start to acclimate to living outside of the prison system, outside of the group home system?
You realize that I don't have to be so aggressive. That's a lot of things that people from the penitentiary carry with them, their aggression. They keep that aggression. It's an aggressive environment. It's a very aggressive environment. Very. Very. Like, you either eat or you be ate in there, regardless. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, you either eat, ain't no in between. You feel what I'm saying? You either gonna be the one getting the store list and going to the store, or this niggas gonna be at the bean hole dropping you a store list off saying you're going to the store for them.
What's the bean list? What's the store?
The bean, when you go commissary, bean hole's a little hole in your bars where they slide your food in, your stuff in.
Yeah, okay.
But either niggas gonna pull up on you, they gonna give you a store list of what you gotta buy for them, or you gonna be the one going to the store for yourself and giving niggas store list. This is how it went. Like, you can be cool nigga, and people didn't test you and everything goes, but there's always somebody in there that's gonna test you. You don't always have to make a demonstration. You ain't come in knowing nobody. Niggas can't tie you to the streets, especially in the situation I was at. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a name for yourself. I ain't saying that you gotta eat a nigga head, but you might just have to. So with that, when you leave prison, you got to let that shell go. You don't have to let the shell go. Like, damn, I ain't gotta be so aggressive. I ain't gotta be tough Tony in every situation. Every situation ain't gotta go to 100. You feel what I'm saying? We can hit a pool 45 and mellow that shit out, my nigga. So that's what a lot of people institutionalize themselves with. That aggression. You ain't gonna take something from me. You feel what I'm saying? And everybody around you ain't here to take it. Everybody ain't here to down punch you. Everybody ain't here to oppress you.
Right. So what tools and what practices have you put in place to keep yourself out of that?
Meditation, working out. I walk around the house and dance and sing a lot, but meditation, I love meditation. I'm telling you, I've been doing it for the last few months, because I really have been into overtime with daddy mode. I'm talking to my son back and taking my time praying for yoga. I do a lot of yoga. Like, really, niggas talk about you all they want to. That shit is a stress relief. Outside of you doing your little routine, you working out everything, sitting there doing that yoga, excelling in the position, certain positions, certain unlock different chakra levels in your body. That's all from different energy and endorphins. So that's what they miss when they talk about, why the fuck you doing this, and you don't understand this position. Cause a different synchronization in your body that allows different things to flow to make you feel more euphoric. It's an antidepressant.
The yoga.
The different positions of yoga are different antidepressants. They unlocks and syncs yourself in with different things that unlock different energy levels. Make yourself feel that more peaceful, calm, chill about everything that's around you.
Yeah.
On top of the herb, but you know that love some herb and some yoga, man.
Yeah. So by herb, you mean a little bit?
Yeah. Some herb, man. I'm telling you, I don't know about all these new kids and all that drugs. A little bit of herb, meditation,
a little smoky smoke,
meditation
and yoga,
and some tea. When I mean herbs, I mean in different forms. I like tea too. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, you a tea? Okay.
Yeah, man, tea.
I'm a tea drinker as well.
Yeah, man, some good herbs, man.
Yeah.
I like the black. I like some green.
Yeah.
I like detox teas and nuts. So some detox teas I stay fuck away from. That ain't no toilet too hot.
Oh yeah. That ballerina ain't no joke.
They have you on the toilet too hot.
Yeah. It's different. That's a different level of tea right there. Woo. Yeah, that stuff heavy,
bro. Your whole inside be in the toilet, bro. I'm telling you, like, oh no, as soon as you get off, I gotta go back.
Yeah.
So yeah, I love herbs, man. Y'all understand? I burn sage. I walk around my whole premises. People don't believe that the spirits are real. You gotta get that shit up off you, dog. Them energy, them vibes, you gotta get that shit. You gotta cleanse your crib. Even the way you set up your furniture, the way you speak into your crib, the way you set the energy for everything has an algorithm to it. You disturb that algorithm, you gonna disrupt all the frequency levels in your crib. You feel what I'm saying? Yesterday I walked around the whole perimeter of my crib with my second.
You mean outside and inside?
Outside and inside. I walked around the whole perimeter, blessing my house. From the back side wall, got a garage all the way around to my neighbor's crib, through the alley with everything. Bless my whole, make sure we clear these demons, clear these vibes, clear all these audiences away from my perimeter. The pure over here, the pure over here. And let that sit out there, and let it burn. You gotta let this world, this universe know that you care about it and you care about yourself. You are a part of this universe. You're not gonna care about something you're a part of.
Yeah.
You feel me? I was in a dark ass place at one point in time. I was a very disturbed individual. So for me to get to this point and know that you are part of something greater and that you being greater, acknowledging that you are greater than yourself, my nigga, this is just flesh. This flesh is just energy. It's gonna transition. That's why when you put it in the ground, it disintegrates because it's just energy.
Yeah. So like, what are some of the things that you're doing for fun nowadays? Like with this coronavirus thing going around, you know, we got a lot of people trapped in the house.
Get your ass, get us some Uno. We looking for.
Here we go.
Phase 10. Phase 10. We got some spades. We got some spades over here. We got some dominoes. We got dominoes in the joint. Okay. Yeah, we got Connect 4. Baby said she want to Connect 4. Baby said she want to pick up Scrabble. So
Scrabble too?
Man, we be in here. Man, hey, look, we paint. We be in here painting.
Oh yeah, that's a cool painting too.
Yeah, we ain't done with it. Yeah, me and my ladies was over there doing that a couple days, and we had started it a couple days ago and fell asleep. We started that. Yeah, and we be in here. We gotta find stuff. We be in here wrestling too.
That's what's up.
All my life, I was straight Devon, get the table on your ass. So I was straight.
Y'all slapping each other on the table.
I'm talking about all through the house.
Yeah.
You don't matter. You run up, you get your ass body slam through here. I might be coming out the kitchen. They might just put a leg out. I done fell out the one in the kitchen. Boom. Might catch a hook to the back of the head. You don't never know. I might come around the corner. For real, you might come around the corner. I might get caught in the headlock. You never know. We just gotta make fun, bro. You gotta have fun with the ones you love, bro. Outside the bullshit we go through on a daily basis, that's just life. But you gotta make fun. You gotta be happy. It ain't nobody else's job to make your ass happy, but you. It's somebody else's priority. When they make it a priority to add to your happiness, it's their job not to take away from your shit. But it ain't nobody's job to make you happy. You gotta come in that shit happy. You gotta be happy with yourself. I'm happy with Rasta. Yeah, I'm black. My locks long. I'm a fucking weirdo. I'm a weirdo. I don't care. I like anime. I can fight. Okay. I like guns. You feel what I'm saying? I used to. I used to dance and shit. All that. I did a lot of shit. So I'm a well-rounded person. that's and I feel like I'm well rounded. I'm a growing man. I'm a growing man. I'm a growing king. I can't say I'm a grown man because I am fully grown. I'm not done growing. I'm still learning shit every day. Your ass is completely grown, you dead. A grown man is a dead man.
A grown man is a dead man.
Cause he done learned all he can learn. I mean, his cup is full, my nigga. And that's too many people around here forgetting that. How you gonna fill my cup and your cup ain't even halfway filled? How you gonna try to force shit on my cup and your shit ain't even halfway filled? But they think they shit is at the rim. It is at the rim full of air. But how much food, how much substance and liquid actually dwells in your cup? I'm a grown man.
So yeah, I definitely hear all them the Sun Tzu and everything and the terminology.
I come from my father, even though I don't really, really bond with my old man, he taught me a lot. He's a very esoteric person. He's very esoteric. And with that being said, he taught me a lot of esoteric things. And I watched him. Okay? He taught me to be observant. So with that being said, it just made me want to learn more. The more I learn, the more you know, it makes you calmer because it lets you know a lot of shit in this world is irrelevant.
Yeah.
Disease happens. It's a cause and effect. Famine happens. It's a cause and effect. The world ends happens because it's a cause and effect. People say your world ends when you die. When they say the world is coming to the end, yes, this world as we know is coming to an end because we are in an age of transition. That's what they don't understand. We are going from an old worldly ways of things and going to a new world. Yes, I'm not saying it's supposed to be a new world order to it, but we are growing into a new world because we are in the age of transition. This is only the beginning. We are going to change. The world's going to change. The earth is going to change. The whole solar system is going to change. Everything is on a change, a path of change. You can see it. You can fuck at astronomers. They see that shit. That's why they scared. They don't know what to do with so much shit going on right now. So much shit evolving. You feel what I'm saying? They don't know what. Evolving. A whole lot of evolving.
A lot of evolving. The world revolves and evolves. You know what I'm saying?
A whole lot of evolving. People don't know what to do with that shit. So that's why I go with it. Bro. I go with the flow. I let it fly. I let it transition into my music. That's why I'm so rugged in my music. That's why I be myself. My sound with my music is a perfect depiction of my life. It's unique, and it might be erratic sometimes because my life is erratic. But it's unique because my life is. I live a life that nobody else lives. I don't know nobody else.
So then let's get into the music because you know what I'm saying I do want to talk about your music. That's part of the reason why we're here. But I also want people to get to know Rasta, who Rasta is.
And I appreciate you for doing that, bro.
Yeah.
Most people don't know me. They only know what people say about me or have said about me. And that's some bad, some good. I don't care. I got a friend I can't say. Can't say. If you care, you kill yourself.
Okay, you're killing yourself. So let's talk about the music. So what do we have? What projects do we have coming up? What do we got coming down the pike?
Man, it was supposed to be dropping April 15th, but due to what's going on and me trying to find female feature for my for one of the 7 songs. I only have 2 features on my EP.
Okay.
Man,
We got a name for it yet, or?
Yeah, it's called The Long Shot.
The Long Shot.
The Long Shot is meaning the lonely gangster. And I say that because I am always been the lonely person. I'm only say the gangster because the things that was what I was taught to be. I'm not saying I am a gangster. I was just taught the ways of a gangster. My grandfather taught me how to be militant. My uncle taught me how to be that way. Certain things that you just how you move. Certain things you just don't do. Some things you just don't say. Don't get me wrong. I didn't feel back at this fuck boy shit, and we human. We do, but it's how you reestablish yourself and reground yourself. You. That nigga in the mirror, not nobody else. You. Don't shit mean nothing to it click on you. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why. with my music, like I was trying to get that shit done. Rose, shout out to my brother Rose. He one of the two people I'm trying to find the song. I got it's a 7-track EP.
Okay.
7 track song, and all of them, 4 of them produced by Rose himself.
Okay.
Shout out to him. Me and him, I'm like I didn't help with, I sat me and him sat him both these beats from the scratch, like from the dirt. I be in there humming some shit, and me not knowing I really run my way around the board for a show. Like I get to sing some shit or get to harmonize, and he'll be like, "I this sound just what he supposed to be in, bro." He'll put it on the board for me, and he'll be able to beat like that.
Okay.
All the beats on that has built like that, self 3 of them that I bought from other producers. One I did buy off YouTube. One I did do gig off YouTube, but I purchased it. So like I said, I gave everybody their credits. Everybody getting their credits on there. Everybody getting their producer credits. And now since it's been postponed, I already got the artwork done and everything else. I can get the proper rollout. I'm just working on the visual, writing the therapy. Yeah, the therapy for the visual. Writing the so trying to get that together for that. I was trying to get it with Q-Tron exclusive on him to shoot it.
Okay.
And for my lead single, I don't know if that's gonna be the Long Travel, which is a world song.
Okay.
It's on the reggae side, you feel what I'm saying, or it's gonna be Captivated.
Captivated.
Yeah.
Oh, careful, young one.
That's what I'm trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that being said, there's a lot that I'm working on. It's a lot. And I'm trying to get the song Captivated, which is for the ladies, and that's going to be another lead single. And it's the sample, but it's nice. Everything I'm working on has to have a proper rollout. Okay. So I want to use my first official EP that I'm dropping. I done dropped out singles and everything else, but I've never dropped an actual project. So this is the first time I'm going to have to be able to get it done. Yeah. And want everything done in the proper fashion.
Okay. Right on. So then, do we have a new date for?
Yes, I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna drop it on my baby birthday, July 22nd.
July 22nd.
So hopefully the country is up and running by then.
Yeah, because it shut everything down.
So I'm like hoping the country is up by July 22nd. Y'all be able to see, stay tuned for that. It's gonna be coming out. Everything gonna be righteous with it, and I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully by the time I have the visuals done, I want to drop at least 2 visuals to get, have a proper rollout for it. So when I do drop it, it's gonna be, real nice, real nice.
Okay. So then, do we have anything in the future coming along? Or?
Yes. Me and Rose got a project working on. I'm actually working on some music with the brother right here, Seeger. And everything. So man, that's been my
You wanna come on over in the camera right quick and say what's up to the people?
He over there. He over there laid out.
Yeah, bro, they feeling extra lazy.
Yeah, bro, over there laid out. But yeah, I got a EP coming out with Rose. It's gonna be called Rose Rasta, and that one's gonna be a lot. We love anime, man. I'm an anime fan. So with that being said, that's gonna be the theme of that EP right there. It's gonna be real dope. I can't wait for that to come. I'm working on tracks for that too. Like I said, I think I'm gonna be opening myself up to more collaborations with people if they want to work with me. Like there's not a lot of artists I get to work with because of my sound. Yeah. So the ones that do, I'm more appreciative of them because they hear the uniqueness. They want something. My sound, I feel like my sound is not a Gary sound. It's not a Western sound. It's not. So it's hard to put a finger on it. Because I'm trying to make my own genre. And that's what I'm on the path of doing. And people like it. Like they can't put the finger on like, well, do I belong? They don't know if I belong on reggae, they don't know if I belong on trap, they don't know if I belong on rap or R&B. So that's why it's a cultivation of those, even with the blues. And that's why I call it Dragga Muzik, because it's a cultivation of a lot of shit.
Dragga meaning
the reality all go against always.
All go against always.
The reality.
Explain that.
Meaning the reality that we all go against always. I mean the trials, the tribulations, the joys, the pain, the happiness, the sorrow. You feel what I'm saying? The reality we all go against. That's the reality we all go against. That's the music I make. Dragga music.
Dragga.
Yeah, Dragga.
That's tight.
So And that's the way I spelt it. Because first people thought it was Dragga. The way I had spelt it, because I'm like, I understand why I thought it was spelled Dragga, because it's Dragga. So they thought it was Dragga. Like, damn, you gonna keep drag queen and some shit. And I'm like, nah.
He said never.
Never. So I had
the video with a wig on.
Yeah, so they was capping on me hard. So with that being said, I had to space it out. So I added a apostrophe that denotes drop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Dragga. GGA is space. It's after apostrophe. It looks real nice, and I got the logo for it. Dragga Muzik International. That's the name of it, and that's the name of the agency that I have. It's my own agency and everything, and it's just the arts. I'm into the arts. Period. Whether it be painting, dancing, so much shit I'm working on. Like I feel like that it could take me days to explain this shit to you. Like
we still got a little bit of time. What are some of the other things you into?
Like, man, I'm a conglomerate, bro. Like, I have a clothing line. I was supposed to go start shopping for fabrics this year, but that got postponed.
Okay, you got a name for the clothing line?
Yeah, it's already incorporated. Janali Jean Company.
Okay, Janali Jean.
Yeah, Janali Jean.
Janali Jean. So y'all be looking out for Janali Jean.
Yeah, it's JINALLI, Janali. Man, Lady Janali, y'all be looking out for that, man. Y'all gotta stay tuned for that. We really are working on my site for it. We're building an actual site for it and everything. So that's one of the companies we're building. Because I have a non-profit corporation that I've already been incorporated. It's already under my name. It's a functional entity. Everything. So,
non-profit, okay.
Yeah, so I just, like I said, everything that I'm doing has already been structured. It's already been copywritten. It's already been trademarked. I take my time with this shit. So with that being said, all I'm just doing now is basically putting capital behind it. Everything needs capital. Don't bring it to fruition if you don't have your own capital behind yourself.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been bringing it out. My music just a stepping stone. Don't get me wrong, I love music. I love music. Money, because the revenue that I know that I'm just going to make with the music is going to just a stepping stone for something else. It's a stepping stone for my clothing line. Clothing line is a stepping stone for my book, my blog. You know what I'm saying? The blog is called The Connect. The Connect is like something like what you're doing right now. The front everything that's going on.
Yeah.
The Connect.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Okay. So with that being said, then with that's a stepping stone to my alcohol level.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Everything is a stepping stone. Everything has an order to it. And I have a 15-year plan that I'm trying to commit to, and I want to be done with it before.
Nice. Okay.
So I'm being realistic. Most people say 10. I'm gonna give myself 12. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, like that, just these are branches all under one tree. The new corporations, the non-profit, that's the parent corporation for all these S corporations. Okay. You see what I'm saying? These are subsidiaries. Now, there's other subs are like the DZ Dance Studio. Those that dance, I love dance. Man, everybody we used to all dance. You go to footwork, pop like all of them. You know what I'm saying? So I have to have a dance studio for the kids. I have to have a dance studio. DZ Dance Studio is gonna be that for all for the kids to come through. And it's gonna give them opportunities to dance for artists on tour.
And that's all gonna be in Gary, or
it's all gonna be. This is my 12-year plan for the Northwest Indiana. This is what I got going on. I don't speak to a lot of people because I was told that you speak in your dreams to the ones that you mean something to. You feel what I'm saying? People will take from you. People will take from you. So I don't put that around people. I'm only speaking on it now because I think that it's fine and that I'm secure in a place where I know it's not gonna be strict. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So with that being said, this is all going to be my way and my 4-year plan, man. They don't understand. Northwest Indiana would be a fucking metropolitan. I got schematics with parks. These are schematics I grew up with because when I was growing up, I always wanted to be an architect. And even though I given up on that dream of being an architecture structure, building the architectural structural things, I still know how to draw blueprints. I still know the square footage for things. I still do construction. These are things that I still know how to build things with my bare hands, so I can sit down and draw a blueprint on what this is. Put this here. This is how many square feet I got to work with. I know how to do irrigation. I know how to do landscaping. I know how to I can go out there and chop these trees down and go out there with it. You give me the. I know how to operate heavy machinery. So with that being said, I'm not one of them dudes that say I want to do this and scared to get out there to do it. No, I get out there if I got the capital. I get out there with that motherfucking bulldozer, that bobcat, all that shit myself. You feel what I'm saying? And build me a park. I know how to put a gate in. I know how to do that shit. It might take me some time, but I know how to do it. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what I want. I'm the type of dude. That's what I want to get involved in. I'm going to get involved. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to. I'm going to. I'm putting my foot in there. So can't nobody say that. Oh, Rasta said he did all this. He just put the money on me. I'm out here building this shit myself. And if they get, and if I die in the process, that's what I want. This is what I want. Ain't nobody, I ain't doing this shit for myself. Ain't none of this shit I'm doing for me. This is just to help generate wealth for generations, for the niggas that's around me, for the daily people, for the people's people. This is the actually generate economical wealth amongst people. They don't understand why we can't be a metropolitan, that's what I said. Why we cannot be a conglomerate, that's what I said. You feel what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. The Asians do it. The Europeans do it. The Mexicans, the Hispanics do it. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody does it except our own. Our own, you mean? Not even just black people, our own, meaning people that are supposed to be next to you. Supposed to be next to you. Each one teach one. We're supposed to be a village. Why the village ain't being a village? It's supposed to be economical wealth, bro. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to generate economical wealth. Not just for me. Not just what the fuck I'm gonna do with it. When I be broke, I can't. Ain't no motherfucking Brinks truck pulling up on niggas. Yeah. That shit ain't gonna be in the dirt with me. I want my kids to live and everything else, but I want them to work for that shit too. I'm not that. I don't want to be that dude, that millionaire that gave they shorty something. Nigga, I'm gonna give your ass a business. You gonna sink the grind, nigga. And if you sink, I'm gonna be there. Don't get me wrong. As a parent, I'm gonna be there. But it's generate something outside of just giving people shit. Give it to them, but show them how to work for it. Show them how to work. Instead of giving them motherfuckers some money, give them an opportunity to make some money. Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach a man to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime. Man. That's what's the stuff of shit. I don't know. Somebody told me how to fish. Don't give me no fish. I'm gonna throw that bitch back outside for bait. I want something bigger. You gonna give me a fish? Alright, bitch, I'm about to go catch me a shark. I might throw that motherfucking shark back out there for a whale if the whale gonna eat me. I never taste the whale meat. But you see what I'm saying? I kind of want to taste some whale meat though. I wonder how that would taste. That's what I'm saying. Just I'm putting it in the steps of fish because that's steps. No, I know what you mean. Yeah, you already know. You want something bigger. Yeah, I want something bigger. Yeah. There's nothing wrong, and it's also being knowing when to stop. Not even saying that being greedy. No, don't be greedy. You feel what I'm saying? Be humble at the same time. Never stop being hungry. Be humble and never stop being hungry, my nigga. Ain't nothing wrong with being hungry. But ain't nothing wrong with being humble either. I'm a hungry nigga. I want that. I want to eat hungry. I want to be the quiet. I want to be at the head of the table. I want to be the quietest nigga at the table. Everybody else, I want to be the one in the background saying, alright, we did it. Not me. We. Like everybody think about, my nigga, I can't, you not one person. Yeah, you one person, but nigga, it's two people that dwell inside you, so how the fuck you gonna think about duality is a motherfucker, dog. You are made of an X, Y chromosome, so I mean, two motherfuckers dwell inside you, so how you can you think about when you not one person within you? If I'm making any sense. It makes sense. So let's take a nice little pivot as we wrap up here. You know, and let's get into some anime. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so you talking anime? Yeah, you know, man. You know, we gonna end up with some anime, and then what anime you watching? Man, I watch everything. Like my bro wrote to me also ACTRESSPRENEUR'S. That's a beautiful masterpiece. I didn't know how much they put into that. That's the movie? Yeah, the movie. Okay. Man, yeah. That shit is a visual masterpiece. It's interesting. Yes, I like that. Vampire Hunter D is one of my favorites. This old school. I have not got a chance to see that, but I wanted to. Oh my god, that's so amazing. Like, dude is a monster. Like, that was I used to steal my old man video cassette tape for that and go watch it, bro. everybody loved Dragon Ball. Like I watched all the Dragon Balls.
That's a good. Yeah.
I like Seven Deadly Sins.
Okay. Okay.
What's that? Kill or Kill. I like that. I like what's the name of the game?
No, describe it.
I'm trying. That's what I'm trying to think of.
No,
Huh? Hunter Hunter. No. My Hero Academia.
Okay, My Hero Academia.
I fuck with My Hero Academia. Hunter Hunter. SAO
Sword Art Online.
That one. I fuck with that one because I got put on to that one because of the fights I seen on YouTube. It was a dude who had these fire hands who was going against somebody. He's a pugilist, I think. He was a pugilist.
Yeah.
Pugilist, and he was going against the princess, G. And the dude got his ass beat because the princess lined up beating
Chico,
but dude was trying to get her the hand. He was doing business with these fire hands and feet, bro.
Yeah.
That Full Metal Alchemist is my shit.
Yeah.
Father beating niggas' asses.
Yes.
He's always gonna be like immortal in my book. One Punch Man, whenever it comes back, Saitama's my dude. The funny.
Have you seen season 2?
I seen. Oh, it came back.
So they had season 1. Season 2 came out only on Viz and I think Hulu or something like that.
I will make me a Hulu account right now just to go watch that shit.
Go on Viz, you can get it for free. You'll get it with commercials, but
I don't care. I love One Punch Man.
Yeah, I was looking forward to. I can't wait till 3, man.
Yeah, but I see. So I did see 2, because the last one I seen is when he was getting ready to go start fighting with the Demon King. He beat up that big ass centipede, punched the shit out the last centipede. That was the last episode I seen. That big ass centipede they came down.
Oh yeah, okay.
And he just hit his ass one time and exploded.
So I think there are a few more episodes.
After that?
There may be a few more episodes after that.
Okay, that's the last episode I seen right there. He punched the shit out of that centipede. He punched the fuck out of him. Like, he always punch the fuck out of somebody.
That's what I'm saying. One Punch Man. Like when he finally get into it,
right.
That serious punch, boom, instant KO.
Like that's instantly. Like I don't think seeing one person that has survived is that last dude from the last season he was fighting. That was the only dude I seen him survive more than one punch from this man. That was more than one punch. Like it took 4 punches to get that man out of the way.
Yeah, and that was like, it only took normal punches.
Right.
So he was doing his lackadaisical punches and dude was eating them. And then he hit him with the normal punches and that was it.
That was it, bro. That was it. He said, kill a punch and you punch the drool out the nigga. How you punch the drool out of a nigga? Like,
compressed his body to a jewel with one hit.
Hey,
that's some legit stuff, man. That's legit.
I love anime, bro. It keeps me like my girls be sitting up there looking at me because I be out there watching the reading the subtitles fast as hell. And they be out there talking in Japanese. She's like, what the hell is you over there watching? And I show them, they just look at me like shake their head. I be like, oh, I can't. That's just me. That's just me. I love it, bro. I love it. Shout out to all the dudes who used to run through the hallways like this.
Oh, the Naruto run.
All my niggas used to do the Naruto run in the hallway, man. Shout out to y'all. Y'all made it possible for dudes like me to actually tell the world that I like anime.
He said through your chivalry.
Man, bro.
No one.
Yeah, man, my little ones, man. For real. But I appreciate you having me with this interview, man. I really do, man. I appreciate you having me. I appreciate you coming through.
Already,
come through the casa, man.
Already.
Most people only come over here, so I appreciate you coming through, bro.
Nice place indeed. I feel the hospitality. Thank you.
No problem, bro. No problem.
Alright, man.
Alright, man.
Until
the next time.
Till the next time.
Yes, sir.
Till the next time.